Gangster, yeah. Blood, yeah. Shooter, yeah. Killer, yeah. Robber, yeah. Finesse, juggle, I do it. Sticks, get to it. Your bitch wanna fuck, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah.
YouTube, what is going down, man? I'm back at y'all again with another video, man. And in today's topic, as you see in the title, we're gonna talk about how NBA Live can dethrone 2K. Now in this video, I'm gonna be listing a couple of things that I think that NBA Live needs to do to try to take that top spot from 2K as being the #1 basketball game. Now some of these things are considered common sense, like they are considered extremely basic. I know that, but when you're trying to take the spot from a juggernaut, you have to be on your P's and Q's, and you have to do the little things right. So keep that in mind when I'm listing some of these things, you know what I'm saying? But that's enough for the talking. Let's go ahead and get into the video, man. Let's do it. For NBA Live to take the top spot from 2K as being the #1 basketball game, it is not gonna be easy, bro. 2K just sells, and unfortunately, NBA Live doesn't have the name recognition that it used to have in like 2005 and 2007. Everybody knows 2K now. So let me go ahead and get my list popping, man. I've been thinking about this video for a couple of days. Let's get into it. So the #1 thing that NBA Live must do to dethrone 2K is to keep a lower price point and to keep your microtransactions low. Right now, NBA Live is on sale for $5. Now, I'm not slow. I know there is no way in hell they can keep selling their game for $5. Now, in my opinion, the reason why they did that is because they betting on themselves and they betting on their future. They trying to turn some of those NBA Live naysayers into believers. They want those people to buy their game for $5 and be like, okay, the gap between 2K and NBA Live ain't as big as I thought. They want to turn some of those dudes into customers for the future. Now, to continue to capitalize on this, for me, I honestly think that you need to keep your game between $30 and $45. Anything more, that $10 gap is not big enough to get some of those loyal 2K dudes to jump ship. These dudes are gonna spend $10 on VC, so $10 is nothing to them. But that $15, if I could save $15 and get a game that's just as good, I'm gonna do that. Now with the microtransactions, keep your microtransactions low. NBA Live 18 has loot boxes. Can't nobody tell me NBA Live 19 is not gonna have microtransactions. I'm not believing none of that. I'm not falling for it. But if you're gonna have microtransactions, go the Fortnite route. Make sure that all your microtransactions are cosmetic only and they do not affect gameplay. That's gonna attract customers that's tired of 2K BS and that's tired of feeling like they playing a pay-to-win game. But that's enough for that one, man. Let's go and go to #2. Take this 3-on-3 game that you see me playing right here, take it out of this gym and add that into a dedicated park mode. Now the park community on 2K is dying, but I don't think that's because dudes are tired of park or they tired of playing the 3-on-3 game mode. I honestly do believe that's because dudes are feeling like 2K not really giving park the amount of respect or the amount of time that it needs, so they go in and dedicate their time to other game modes that 2K is actually paying attention to. You see some of those dudes moving over to Pro-Am, or you even see some dudes moving over to Fortnite, because with Fortnite the devs are taking their time and they giving that game the time that it needs. NBA Live, this is your time to shine. I played the 3-on-3 mode when it came out. I got back on it just yesterday and I was having fun. But the thing is, you can't have this in the gym. Now, if you have a dedicated park mode where you putting the time and the effort into improving it, that's where you gonna get some of those dudes that feel like 2K not really catering to their favorite game mode. Go back to the previous 2K games where the park community was booming and take some of the things that 2K did correctly and implement that into your games for the future. Add a rep system into your game that's not based around overalls. Add decent rep rewards into your game. Like, this is basically a gimme. 2K has fumbled the ball, man, so NBA Live, it's y'all time to scoop and score. Now for #3, what y'all need to do is y'all need to add a 5v5 4-quarter Pro-Am game mode into your game. Now the 5v5 that y'all got in your game right now, I'm not a fan of it. I know some people like it, but me, nah, I'm good on that. Like I've literally played less than 5 of those games, bro. Like, I don't rock with that at all. If you add this into your game, you got an advantage that 2K doesn't have. You have actual gyms that are recognizable. You got the Drew League, the Goodman League, the Dykeman League. You got legitimate Pro-Am leagues. And if you add this into this game, what this does is the dudes that like 2K Pro-Am but that's tired of 2K BS, now they got something on NBA Live that they can play, you know what I'm saying? For me, like, I just know that I prefer 5v5 4 quarters instead of 5v5 21. Like, when it comes to 21, I only want to see that in a 1v1, 2v2, or 3v3. But when we talking about 5v5, like, I only want to see 4 quarters or nothing. Now for #4, I'm gonna need y'all to improve your my career and your franchise mode. Like, the my career and the franchise modes in NBA Live 18 is the most bare bones I have ever seen in a sports game. Ever. Do you hear me? I mean, ever. Like, I understand that these game modes are not the most played game modes, but that doesn't give you an excuse to skip over these things. Like, if you want to be the #1 basketball game, if you want to dethrone 2K, like I'm pretty sure y'all do, because this is a competition, everybody wants to win. If you want to do that, you got to be on your P's and Q's, and even for your least played game modes, guess what you got to do? Oh my God, you gotta pay attention to the game modes that people barely play. So what you need to do is you need to honestly dedicate some time into improving both of these modes. For franchise modes, it's unexcusable that we can't scout prospects before the draft. It's unexcusable that we can't trade draft picks. It's unexcusable that I can't change jersey numbers on players or add accessories to them in franchise mode. For my career, like, I shouldn't have all that power the way that I have it, bro. Like, in that game, I can call for the ball at any time and my teammate gonna give it to me. Like, they don't have a mind of their own. So take some time, fix both of these game modes, man, cause I'm not playing either one of them if they gonna continue to be like that. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you up. And for the last one of the video, this one is the most important to me. Now what is that noise? All right, I'm back. I don't know what that noise was, and I'm not cutting that out the video, you know what I'm saying? But for the last one, like I was saying, the most important one to me, you have to fix your gameplay issues and you have to fix your ball physics. By gameplay issues, I mean those issues that you have to fix when sometimes the players look like they're moving unnaturally, or when they hitting certain dribble moves and they look incredibly stiff. I don't know if a no engine will fix that. Some people say it will, some don't. And the most important one of that, bro, you have to fix the ball physics. The ball must be respected at all times because the ball is the most important thing in a basketball game. The physics in NBA Live 18 are just not good, bro. And if you want to see an example of this, try to get a monster block when the ball goes to the backcourt. That ball can be traveling at 20 miles an hour after you block that shot. Once it hit the ground, I'm telling you, that ball speed is finna go from 20 to 5 miles an hour. And it's gonna somehow stay in bounce. Like, the ball physics in NBA Live 18 is terrible. If anybody tell you that it isn't, they lying. Sometimes the ball goes too high for certain layup animations. Sometimes it just looks goofy, bro. So you gotta improve that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the video, man. Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, hit the notifications. If I missed anything, if you feel like some of these steps was a reach, if you feel like it's more steps they should take than I listed, please put those down below in the comment section. But that's the video, and we out.
Same shoes every day, but